welcome back to Good Elections. Today we're going to be doing a prediction between the worst Democrat in my mind, which is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and the worst Republican in my mind, which is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Of course, there was two videos I put on my channel, Best Democrat versus Worst Republican and Best Republican versus Worst Democrat, and both these people were featured in these videos, and I think this would be a very interesting matchup because Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is one of the most liberal people there are, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of the most conservative people there are. So the safe states for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez would probably be Washington. I think Oregon would probably be safe. If, it was someone else than Marjorie Taylor Greene, Oregon would not be safe, but because it's Marjorie Taylor Greene, I think that Oregon would be safe. We have California, Hawaii, Illinois, New York, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and D.C. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene's safe states are Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska's at-large vote, and 3rd Congressional District. I think the first one is probably going to be likely, just because Marjorie Taylor Greene would probably not do good in the suburbs, and the 1st District is mainly the suburbs of Omaha. So I'd put this 1st District as a likely. Oklahoma, Missouri. I think Kansas would also probably be safe, just because I don't think Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez would do any good there. We have Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia, and South Carolina. So after that, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is at 180, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is at 118. But we still have a lot more to go. So I think Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez likely states. New Mexico would probably be likely. So would Colorado. I think Maine's at-large vote and Maine's 1st District would also probably be likely. And Marjorie Taylor Greene's likelies are Alaska, Montana, Iowa, and probably Maine's 2nd will probably be likely, just because Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez isn't probably going to appeal here, because this is the most rural part of Maine, and I think Marjorie Taylor Greene would do really good there. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's lean states. I mean, it's really hard to choose between the states that are currently available, but Virginia would probably be lean. New Hampshire would probably be lean. Minnesota would be lean. And that's probably it. Marjorie Taylor Greene's leans are Texas, Florida, North Carolina, Ohio, Wisconsin, and I think Arizona would probably be a lean for Marjorie Taylor Greene. So as you can tell, this is probably going to be a pretty close election, as the election would probably be decided by Nevada, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, and Georgia. So I'm just going to go through these states, kind of analyze what would happen there. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, would probably win Georgia by a very close margin. Of course, she is a representative from that state. She's not popular in the places like Atlanta, but I think she would be able to pull off an upset, especially against Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, which would probably give her the win against her. And I feel like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez could probably pull off a tilt win in Michigan and a tilt win in Pennsylvania, just because Pennsylvania is right by New York, and I think Michigan would probably vote for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in a tilt margin, and I think she'd also probably win in Nevada by a tilt margin. So as you can see here, as I just mentioned, and then I also think, actually, I forgot about this district. I think Nebraska's 2nd District is probably going to be lean for Marjorie Taylor Greene. So as you can see here, I do think Marjorie Taylor Greene would be able to beat Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez 273 to 265. It would definitely be a very close election, and I think that Marjorie Taylor Greene would do really good in the South, and she'd probably win Wisconsin. The states that are probably could be debatable here is Georgia, Nevada, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and probably or Nebraska second, just because how the voting trends were in 2020 if we go to 2024. But I do think that Marjorie Taylor Greene would be able to flip a lot of states like Wisconsin, Georgia, and Arizona, yet not win Michigan and Pennsylvania. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.